Have you ever been to a rave or a music festival, such as Ultra Music Festival, and wondered what everyone was on? Most likely, these people were on Molly, which is a derivative of ecstasy, and it seems to be the new party drug. The term Molly refers to MDMA in powder or crystalline form. Majority of the time, people take the powder substance, which is put into a capsule. Molly tends to induce feelings of euphoria, a sense of intimacy, and can even eliminate a person's anxiety. Taking Molly can have both long-term and short-term effects on a person. Many people ask, what exactly is Molly and why are we just hearing about it now? Molly, which is short for molecule, is considered to be pure MDMA, unlike ecstasy, which tends to be laced with other substances such as caffeine. The Drug Enforcement Administration, commonly referred to as the DEA, considers Molly to be a Schedule I controlled substance, which means that it is illegal. Since Molly is a Schedule I substance, that means that it is a high potential for abuse and it has no accepted use in medical treatment. Due to the low cost of Molly and its availability, the amount of people using it is rising at a rapid pace. Many music artists are also speaking about Molly and singing about Molly in their songs, making listeners and their fans aware of the drug and wanting to try it. Just this past month at Ultra Music Festival in Miami, Madonna received a bunch of backlash for asking the crowd how many people in this crowd have seen Molly. People were outraged that they thought she was supporting drug use and it was unnecessary. Even some songs state Molly in them. One song lyric even goes as far as saying, "Popped a Molly, I'm sweating, woo." Sweating is just one side effect that comes along with taking Molly. There are both long-term and short-term side effects when a person takes Molly. There are psychological and physiological short-term effects when taking Molly. Some of the psychological effects of short-term effects of taking Molly is that a person may feel anxiety, paranoia, depression, irritability, fatigue. They may have impaired attention, focus, and concentration. Some of the physiological short-term effects a person may face is they may feel dizzy, they may have a loss of appetite, they might have insomnia, exhaustion, or even some aches and pains. Along with the short-term effects, there are also long-term effects that a person may face. Some of the long-term psychological effects a person may face when taking Molly is they may feel disoriented, agitated, and they may have hallucination or cognitive or memory impairments. Some of the long-term physiological side effects a person may face when taking Molly is having muscle rigidity, hyper or hypotension, having severe chest pain, severe hypothermia, cardiac arrest, renal failure, or even loss of consciousness. Due to a euphoric feeling and long-lasting high, Molly tends to be extremely addicting. Dependence happens when the body has adapted to the continuous presence of Molly in the body and presents withdrawal symptoms once you stop taking it. There are several indicators that a person may be addicted to Molly. If a person needs to take Molly in order to maintain their daily functioning, or if a person is disrupting their life to taking Molly, if they are craving the drug, or if they are making excuses or rationalizing their use of Molly, that person should more than likely seek help for their addiction before it gets worse. Molly addiction treatment typically can range from 30 to 90 days depending on a person's progress in treatment and their addiction history. During this treatment program, people who are overcoming their addiction to Molly will attend group counseling, individual therapy, and 12-step recovery meetings to learn new coping and life skills needed to remain drug-free. Overall, a person should stay away from Molly at all costs because it is a very dangerous drug. Since Molly is considered to be pure MDMA, it is more dangerous than ecstasy. It also is a Schedule I drug, meaning it is highly addictive and it's illegal. It also has the potential for abuse. Many of the side effects a person can face will be painful and dangerous. To avoid getting addicted to Molly, a person should just stay clear of the drug. Always remember that any drug you put into the body will have some sort of side effect, and it's just not worth the risk.